I'd like to welcome you all to our advanced tech training for today, which will be covering some apps by female developers. I have done this session in the past and very much enjoyed it these past 2 years. And I added some additions to this session today, and I hope you all enjoyed our celebrations through time Women's History Month session yesterday. So for those on YouTube, make sure you check out that video as well if you want to learn more about Women's History Month. The WildTech DC Senior Digital Equity Program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information in the apps or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thank you so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see me, hear me, or see the screen, please let me know in the chat. And I really appreciate that. Let's make sure to keep our TVs and cell phones silenced to give others and ourselves the most immersive experience. Thank you so much. And as always, make sure you take notes and or screenshots so you could review the information for later on if you would like. But once again, you could view this on our YouTube channel as soon as it's uploaded. All right, so today we're going to go over Apple and female developers and why it's important to have female developers in tech. We'll be talking about 3 apps today: Too Good to Go, Daily Art, and TED. Of course, we're gonna have some guided app tutorials on how to navigate each of these highlighted apps today, and have our overview and discussion and talk about how these apps can improve our daily lives. So first up, this is a video on International Women's Day. So March 8th is International Women's Day. So last year, we actually were able to have this session on International Women's Day. But this year, March 8th, again, is gonna be this coming Saturday. So again, March 8th is International Women's Day. You may see something about it on the news or just scrolling on your device. So hope you guys enjoy and learn something new. Oops.
International Women's Day. International Women's Day takes place every year on the 8th of March to celebrate the achievements of women worldwide. The day is also used to recognize women who've made significant contributions to the advancement of their gender. International Women's Day was first celebrated on March 19 in 1911. 1 million women and men rallied in support of women's rights on that first International Women's Day. The United Nations officially supported International Women's Day to reflect on progress made, to call for change, and to celebrate acts of courage and determination by ordinary women who have played an extraordinary role in the history of women's rights. The 100th anniversary of International Women's Day in 2011 resulted in many celebrations around the world and brought a lot more attention to International Women's Day. Recently, the world has witnessed a significant change in society's thoughts about women's equality. Many from a younger generation may feel that most battles have been won for women, while many from the 1970s know that, unfortunately, women are still not paid equally to their male counterparts. Women are still not equally present in business or politics, and globally, women's education and health is worse than that of men. However, great improvements have been made. We do have female astronauts and prime ministers. Schoolgirls are welcomed into university. Women can work and have a family. Women have real choices. And so, each year the world inspires women and celebrates their achievements. International Women's Day is an official holiday in many countries, including these here. The tradition sees men honoring their mothers, wives, girlfriends, colleagues, with flowers and small gifts. In some countries, International Women's Day has the equivalent status of Mother's Day, where children give small presents to their mothers and grandmothers. So, make a difference. Make every day International Women's Day. Do your bit to ensure that the future for girls is bright, equal, safe, and rewarding.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Next up, I have a quote for us from former YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki. She shared, "Life doesn't always present you with the perfect opportunity at the perfect time. Opportunities come when you least expect them. Rarely are opportunities presented to you in the perfect way. Opportunities, the good ones, they're messy, confusing, and hard to recognize. They're risky and challenge you." So any thoughts on the previous video, something that learned about the history of International Women's Day, and or any thoughts on this quote? I think it's about life in general. I thought it was very thought-provoking. So any thoughts on this quote and or the previous video we just watched? Please raise your hand in Zoom. I'd love to hear from a couple of you folks before we go on to our next section. Any thoughts or comments on this quote or video? You can also unmute yourself as well if you'd like, but first up we have Miss Anne. Thank you so much for sharing.
Good morning, everyone. It takes me back to the history. I'm from Africa. My grandparents told me how women was not valued. Even when they have women, there was no education. So thank God for the special made day for women, that things has improved way back. So I'm happy that they have it to celebrate Women's Day. So from the history I had, those years, women are nothing. They can't go to school, they only farm and have babies. So I'm glad things are changing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Anne.
Okay.
Any other quick thoughts? But yeah, in the video, if I go right here to this, let's see this slide where it's celebrated now. If I zoom in, look at all the different countries where International Women's Day is official holiday. So yep, you got some parts in of South America, Asia. You see it. Wow, that's amazing right there, right? Africa, other countries as well, as you can see. So it's celebrated across the world, which is amazing. So thank you so much, you guys, for your comments. Thank you. Next up, yep, we are going to go over Apple and female developers. So in 2019, Apple welcomed 11 female entrepreneurs from around the world for the inaugural year of its Entrepreneur Camp, designed to provide female app creators with the tools needed to thrive in today's global app economy. They engaged in sessions on design, technology, app store marketing, and how to optimize their apps for several devices using iOS software. So definitely in the past, and still now, Apple welcomes female developers and their apps, of course. So today we're going to cover 3 apps, and we have a lot of time, so we're going to go in depth on each one of them as much as we can. First up is Too Good To Go, Daily Art, and TED. And of course, we're going to have our guided app tutorial. So first up, this is actually this wasn't in our daily email, but you can click on the app icons in our daily email and actually go into the app before you even come on. So you guys can have even more questions or comments on the app. But this one is, you may have heard of, Too Good To Go End Food Waste. This app makes it easy to make a positive impact on the planet while saving money on your favorite foods. With the #1 app for reducing food waste, you can save tasty unsold snacks, takeaway meals, and ingredients straight from shops, cafes, grocery stores, and restaurants in your area, all at an unbeatable price. Okay, and while we play this video right here, any of you guys have used or heard of Too Good To Go? If you have, please raise your hand in Zoom. But this is a quick interview with their CEO, Met Light.
This is Sonia Barlow live from London Tech Week, and we have Meta from Too Good To Go. I was listening into your panel, it was really informative, but for people who don't know what a purpose-led innovation or community is, can you give us a brief overview?
Yeah, so for us, it's really about social impact. It's about driving a company where that impact and the purpose you have is really built into the model. So for us, there's no difference between the purpose and the profit, so to speak. They go hand in hand, and we want to be able to deliver on both.
And according to recent stats, 70% of Gen Zs want to work for a business that is purpose first. What does that look like for the future of organizations or technology even?
Yeah, I mean, it makes me a bit optimistic. I think what it does mean also is that if you don't have a strong purpose in your company, it's going to be harder and harder to recruit the talent you need. So from that perspective, I think it's good. It's making everyone compete a little bit more on that as well, which will be a good push.
Thank you so much. And if you want to hear everything that's going on at London Tech Week, follow our hashtag.
Yeah, so again, that was a quick video on the CEO of Too Good To Go, and we're going to see why she is a purpose-first app creator and CEO. So Too Good, if you want to download any app on your iPad or your iPhone, or even if you're on your Android device, you can go to the Play Store. On Apple devices, you're going to go to the App Store. This blue icon with the letter A, white A, that's how you can download apps on your device. So at the top, you'll have your toolbar. So your Today, your games, your apps, your Apple Arcade, and then you have your magnifying glass. This is the search bar where then you can hit either the magnifying glass again when you get to this page. You see the keyboard comes up, and you can type in the name or type of app that you want to download. So you don't have to just type in names, you can type in types of apps. So if you want a gardening app, a cooking app, a hardware app, a tutorial app, you can just type in those general terms, and then you're going to be able to find all the different apps that related to that term that you searched for. So there's Too Good To Go. You're going to search for that app, and there you go. There are other apps like it in a way, but really you can see that this is a very, very popular app. Again, female owned, created, as well. An editor's choice app. There's almost 300,000 ratings on this app, almost a perfect rating. Number 9 on the food and drink charts as well. So again, in the actual app store, you can see more information about the particular app. So even other suggestions right here too. Like this app called Flash Food Grocery Deals. That seems like a really fun app. I haven't used it before, but I would definitely download it and see what it's all about. So yes, even when you know about one app, you can learn about many different apps. So again, you're going to get the app, download it, and let's go into the app. So I'm going to actually share it with you all. This is the share button right here on the right-hand side, okay? When you go into the app store on the right-hand side, this square in the arrow, this is the share button. That's how you can copy a link, or this is how you can mail the app to someone or send them an email with the link to the particular app. Love it. But I just copied the link. And again, this is what we're going to cover in Module 5 today. So I'm going to go into the chat, and you see that cursor, right? That's if when I click on it, the cursor, sorry, let me close the keyboard and make that come up again. You see the keyboard kind of covered it. So sometimes when that bug occurs, just close the keyboard so you can have it come back up. But where it's blinking, that cursor, I click on it because I know I copied something, right? And then I hit paste. And there you go. That is the Too Good To Go app. All right. And when you open it, I actually have the picture right here. This is what your app will look like. Okay, I've been into the app on my iPad, so I won't be able to get back to this page per se. But yes, you're gonna, most likely, I recommend you continue with Apple, okay? When you see this option, okay, to create your Too Good To Go app, and make sure you follow through with those steps, all right? So again, on your device, again, make sure you check out the app on your device, all right? You'll see, again, any prompts, each app is gonna be a little different with the prompts. So make sure you just read through, but I read through these. I'm gonna hit allow selection. It's say, let's get started. So you choose a country, make sure you hit the check box or the check mark for the terms and conditions, okay? And you're gonna hit continue. And then it'll ask you, hey, do you want notifications? So sure, yes, make sure you hit notifications like when your order is ready, or Well, you'll see why I say that in a second. But other things too, when they have different places available. So make sure you hit yes to notifications, and then it'll give you a short tutorial on the actual app. But let's actually just go into the app and see what happens. So I'm in the Too Good To Go app, and this is what it will look like. And you can, when you, after the notifications and the little tutorial, it'll ask location. So make sure you share your location on that screen, so that way you can see what is around you in your area. Okay, so for right here again, I can change it. If I hit chosen location here at the top left, I can change it to anywhere I'd like. So you don't have to do it from home. I'm doing it from downtown DC. I'm not in downtown DC right now, but I can see that info right here. So this, at the bottom is the toolbar, okay? So that's how you navigate between the different sections. So again, I'm not signed in on this device, so you can see how it is, but I highly recommend you hit continue with Apple when you get to the Too Good To Go app, okay? So you can create your account. But look at that. I can filter the results that I see. So this is the Discover page. So I can discover what's around me. At the top, I see all meals. Maybe I just want bread and pastries or groceries or pick up now, or maybe I want vegetarian or vegan. So let's go with groceries, okay? So when I look through groceries, new surprise bag, not too many, but let me hit see all on the right-hand side and let me see what comes up. So yeah, this is a little slim pickings right here, but let's just go into it for an example. So apricot and honey gourmet. So versus it being $15, you see the discount you got on the right, it's $5 for this particular jar of mayo. So that's a rounded 66% discount. So that's great, right? If I go to meals, let me do meals right here. Look at that. So again, you can see the places, you can see, look, Kava Union Station. I love me some Kava, right? So if you're having the mood for some Kava, here's the one at Union Station. So that would be a great spot for me. And look at that. Again, $15 down to $5. Surprise bags include a single Kava bowl prepared with surplus ingredients. Yes, I guarantee if you go to Kava and you just get a regular bowl, then it's about $15, $12, depending on like what you get, any additions, extras. But look at that. Bowls are created fresh and not customizable. So if you have an allergy, it tells, then you may not want to try that particular. But if you don't, hey, it's a great meal if you're in a rush, and provides you packaging, meals, etc. So I love that. So 15 to 5 from Kava. Let's look at another restaurant. Let's see. Or maybe let's do bread and pastries. So let me make sure all of those are off. So again, these are just examples. Wherever you are, they will change the recommendation. So look, Whole Foods DC Glover Park. So look at that versus $21. You see on the right-hand side, the discount, right? Now it's $7. And what you could get, a variety of bakery items such as breads, muffins, scones, and cookies. So you really get a bang for your buck with this app. So once you want to, if you look at the screen at the top right, you have the favorite. So you can favorite it. Great, this store was added to your list of favorites. Or you can even hit the share button right here and share this particular page by mail. You can copy the link, mail it, however you'd like to want to share it. So look, even with this app, I can go in the chat right here, and that's the exact item that I am looking at here in the app. Okay. Isn't that neat, right? Again, you can change your location. You can see these were popular today, or each different restaurant may have different times that you could go to. But you see, these were sold out already. These were popular today. So if you want to if you add them as a favorite, you'll get a notification when they're available. Look at that, baked goods, blue bottle coffee at Union Market. Again, that's a place I will go to. $18 versus $6. Pastries suitable for breakfast or snack. And we know how pastries are at maybe different restaurants and stuff. So look at that. They don't give you much info. Yeah, your bag will be a surprise. Quick food. Again, you get quite a bit for your for your $6 versus. So again, if you would like to reserve that pickup, so again, these are all pickup, no deliveries, right? You're gonna hit reserve. Your bag will be a surprise. We wish we could tell you what's exactly in your surprise bag, but it's always a surprise. They will fill it with a selection of their unsold items. So I'm gonna hit got it, okay? You have your payment method, so you can change your payment method there. So yeah, $6.59, the tax, but real easy, right? You pay and you pick it up. So if I wanted this today, I would go between 2 and 4 and pick up my surprise bag. So isn't that amazing, right? One more example. Here's gelato, Pitongo gelato at the wharf. So again, instead of $12, it's $4, right? That's amazing, right? And I hit reserve. These are a bunch of bread and pastries. Got it. Same idea, $4.39. I get to pick it up today from 9 to 9:15. Wow, a 15-minute window. That's amazing. So with this app, again, you can help end food waste and get deals on meals, bread and pastries, groceries. And you can even see what to pick up tomorrow, or vegan or vegetarian meals. I mean, that's amazing. So last thing, pick up tomorrow. Just tomorrow. So look at that, new surprise bag. So tomorrow, Big Tony's Pizzeria and Dive Bar. Okay, so if I was, treating myself, look at that. I could see this info and just know that it's there. It says this is sold out, but just to see all the variety that is available there is quite amazing. You have your browse. So look, at the bottom, the toolbar, you can browse. So these are all the different spots. I'm gonna go out. Red Velvet, Chevy Chase, Pizza Place, Mona Lucia, Chevy Chase, Sweet Leaf Cafe, Kava, and Potomac Yards, Whole Foods. Oh, look at this. This one looks really good. City Kebab House. So $30 to $10. Wow, in Arlington. I mean, that's amazing, right? To see these, deals on food, right? That's prepared for you, and they have to, put it in a packaging. So it's just amazing to see. This is I love this restaurant, SOUK Souk. This one's in the Eastern Market, but they have a spot in downtown DC too. I love their food here. So again, $18 to $6. I mean, amazing, right? Pick it up today, 4 to 3. There's only one left. It says one left, so I better make sure I reserve it before someone else does. So you can look at it by list. You can look at it by map too. So if you want to look at literally what's surrounding your location, you can use that map option. Your favorites. I haven't added a favorite yet, but if you do, you'll see it. And in your profile, you can see your history of all of your purchases. Again, I have not created an account or on this particular iPad or signed into my account. I have one on my phone right here, but that's basically it. As long as you go through the introduction of the app and you sign in and everything, you are able to take advantage of this app. So if you would like to download this app, if you want to check it out, if you may want to take advantage of it to help end food waste and save money on some really good food. I mean, these are some top-notch restaurants in this list. Please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, if you like this app, if you want to download it, if you want to check it out, take advantage of it, please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, the 2 links are in the chat. The one is the actual link to the app. The second one is the link to that particular item that that we were looking at. So again, if you would like to take advantage of the app, save some money on some food, treat yourself, and food waste, please raise your hand in Zoom. Okay? Or share any thoughts or comments in the chat. I mean, again, it's amazing just to see what deals are available just from that one app. So make sure you check it out, okay? Our next one is Daily Art, your daily dose of art history. I love this app. I've talked about it a few times, and Can't wait to talk about it again. It allows you to get inspired by beautiful, classic, modern, and contemporary art masterpieces and read short stories about them 7 days a week. Join this community of over 1 million art lovers for whom daily art is something that enlightens their daily life. There's more than 2,500 masterpieces, and there's some artist biographies as well. This is the creator, Zuzana Stanska. She's the founder of Daily Art and Museum, a mobile and creative consultancy for museums and cultural institutions. In 2014, Museum placed 13th on the list of the 50 most creative businesses in Poland. Okay, so this is Daily Art. This is what the app looks like, okay? So if I go to the App Store right here, like we did before, and I'm gonna hit the magnifying glass, just search. Okay, I'm here in the bar. I'm gonna hit this little X next to cancel. Again, if you on your Android device, go to your Play Store. This is, most of the apps are on both. Some may not, but make sure you check it out on all of your devices, okay? I'm gonna type in Daily Art. So again, for any art lovers on the call, hope you guys enjoy. This is Daily Art right here on the right-hand side. And this was the App Store Awards Cultural Impact winner 2024. So they actually have an in-app event is for Women's History Month. So that's what they're going to be highlighting. So I love it. It has 32,000 ratings. It's very popular. The reviews, I love the reviews on it. Just having access to beautiful art is amazing on your device. So I am going to share this link here in the chat. Thank you, Gracie. I appreciate that. Hope you take advantage of Too Good to Go, as with everyone else as well. Again, that's definitely something in the past, decade, right? Just being able to get discounts on restaurants when you thought you couldn't. So I love that. I'm going to copy and paste this link here in the chat for you all. There you go. There's the Daily Art app. Okay, I did that twice, but oh well. Let's go in here into the app. Again, it will be on your home screen, but let's open Daily Art and see what's going on. Okay. At the bottom is your toolbar. Okay. And you see there's an ad right there, but that's okay. Your toolbar is at the bottom, but your daily art, this is today's art piece. Okay, so this one's called Mother and Daughter. It's an oil on canvas painting. I wish I could zoom in, you all, but you can by pinching your fingers on the screen share, okay? If you're on your iPad, excuse me. But at the top right, that's the share. So again, I can share, you see that square in the arrow, right? You can share this link and the picture if you want. You can favorite it or heart it. You can, but some things do, some apps may have a premium side. So Daily Art does have a premium side to their app. So I cannot particularly favorite it, but that's okay, because I'm just taking a look at it. So it is March. We continue our celebrations of Women's History Month. This subtle painting created by one of the most exquisite artists of the Harlem Renaissance, Laura Wheeler Waring. Wow, 1927. So look, if I click on the photo, that's a beautiful picture, right? I love it. Yeah, you can swipe left or right, and you can look at yesterday. So this was yesterday's photo, March 3rd's photo, March 2nd's photo. You may see an ad here or two. So look, I'm gonna look for the X or the close at the top right or left. Yeah, but look, March 1st, February 28th, again, beautiful art that you can take a look at, that you can save, use a beautiful background. You see as I go through, sometimes you may see an ad, but I'm gonna hit the close right here. And I love it. So this beautiful photo right here, and this is an ad. So sometimes you will see those, but it's okay. I don't mind an ad. I know it supports the creator of the app, so I don't mind it at all. And if you don't have premium, you may see an ad or two. But look, I'm gonna click on the photo. And at the bottom right, you will see the share icon once again. If once you click on that, you can save the image to your Photos app. So I could put it as my background if I want, which I really love. So that's one thing you can do. You can copy the photo, you can mail the photo to someone. I love it. So you get access to beautiful art and you can read about it here, genre, you can check out more, again, based on what's available here in the app, okay? This silly ad covers up some of the toolbar that, again, sometimes things like that may happen. Let me see, does this app does not have a vertical mode. It just has the horizontal mode, as you can see. So that's one good thing to know. I'm gonna double click my home button and close the Daily Art app, okay? Sometimes you may need to close an app so it could kind of go back to how it was. So look, you can read and discover new artists and paintings. You can discover by hitting the discover section at the bottom. So this collection here, self-portraits by women artists. So look at these masterpieces, right? Isn't that amazing? You can just take a look at these. Look, I tapped on that one. This was from August 28th, 2023. I love it. Okay. All right, that's the Discover page. You can search for different artworks or museums or masterpieces. Again, not every single thing is available because of that. You may need that premium membership, but it's amazing to just be able to look at some. Again, all for free. This is like an art museum on your iPad. Isn't that amazing, right? You don't have to go anywhere. You can just check it out right here on your device. You know what I'm saying? Favorites and settings, so pretty self-explanatory. So these are the main three things that I would go over in the app. Of course, the daily art that's available. You can discover different masterpieces and museums and artists and art pieces and master works and all of that good stuff. And then you can hit the search to search for, again, those different artworks or artists or museums. Look at like masterpieces, right? This one right here. Isn't that a beautiful painting, right? Let's see, just looking through. Isn't this amazing, right? I love this one. Anything garden or flowers, I love it. So this is a really beautiful picture right here. So I'm going to click on the painting or photo. I'm gonna hit that share button here at the bottom right. And then I'm gonna hit save image. And I just saved that image to my Photos app. So if I wanna add it to my background or just, share the picture or say, have it just to look at it, there you go. So that is the Daily Art app. Okay, you all. Thank you so much. If you guys like this app, if you're gonna download it, take advantage of it, see what some of the highlights from Women's History Month is all about here. If you're interested in some of the art pieces or masterpieces, or if you want to visit a particular museum and you may see it there, then please raise your hand in Zoom. I thank you so much. It's so fun. I think at this point it's okay. Any thoughts? Let's see. Please utilize the chat. I love thank you, Gracie, again for your chat. Again, if you like this app, if you want to take advantage of it, please share any thoughts in the chat or raise your hand if you want to take advantage of it, okay? Thank you so much. And our last app for today, before our discussion, before you guys have any questions, if you want me to go over anything, if you guys have any answers for some of the questions on the screen, I'd really appreciate that. So TED feeds your curiosity, gives you personalized recommendations that match your unique interest or browse their library of thousands of inspiring and transformative and transformational videos for free. Explore more than 3,000 TED Talks from remarkable people by topic or mood, from tech to your own psychology. TED was created by June Cohen, American producer and entrepreneur. She was the executive producer of TED Media until December 2015. And actually about the iPad, she shared that it presents a thrilling new platform for delivering a TED experience. We rethought the user experience to take advantage of the portability, the touchscreen, and the focused media time people have when they travel or settle in for an evening. So yes, being able to utilize your iPad to utilize the TED app is an amazing experience. So you're gonna go to the App Store like you did before, okay? All right, I'm gonna hit that search again, type in TED, and it's right here at the top right-hand side. I mean, it gets no easier than that to be able to explore all of the different things that you can do on your device. I think it's just so amazing. You can do all of these different things just with one device. You know what I'm saying? This is the TED app right here, and I shared it in the chat, and we're gonna go in there. So it's quite a simple app to navigate. Yep, and welcome to TED. I recommend you create a TED account, but let's go. What interests you? This is what is going to ask you when you open the app. So I love art and design, business, nature, music, health, education. Yeah, I love all of these. So I'm going to hit save. And then again, make sure you create your, again, I would hit continue with Apple so you can sign in or sign up for your TED account. But I'm going to hit skip this for now here at the bottom. But again, I highly recommend you hit continue with Apple so you can sign in with your Apple account. So there you go. This is your home page. So at the bottom is the toolbar, again, of the TED app. This is what's new on TED, the newest. So online myths, trick to powerful public speaking, community-led research, AI, curiosity. I mean, if you want to learn about anything, this is a great app. So trending, editors picks, multilingual TED Talks, TED Countdown, animations, TED Talks on Democracy, 5 senses. That's just the homepage. You can hit surprise me and it'll surprise you with the random video. Okay, browse. You can browse by topics. So look at all these. If you, I may be going a little fast. Again, you have your home page, all of the different ones available. You can look through. There's, it's amazing, right? You have your browse here at the bottom, so you can browse different videos. Look at all. Look, you can just scroll. You don't even have to hit search. Look at all these that are there. I mean, that's amazing, right? What, like, all of these. I'm still scrolling with my hand, right? You can filter it by like topics. So if you hit topics, maybe I just want to do, let's see, look at that. You can go real in depth. So I love talking, well, let's see, fashion. That's a cool one. So let's just do that. And then let me hit done at the top right. So look at that. Fashion that celebrates all body types boldly and unapologetically. Oh my goodness, this one, how I went from child refugee to international model. That's an amazing one right there. I would definitely watch that. How the button changed fashion. Oh, I love Isaac Mizrahi. So let's check out that video. Let's watch this 2-minute video together. Hopefully you all can hear it too. But how the button changed fashion. So let's watch this and see what it's all about.
There are no bad buttons. There are only bad people.
English.
How does that sound? Okay.
You see, I did the captions right at the top right. You have, this is your speed. The first one is your speed. The second one, you can cast it. So if you wanted to cast this on your TV or your smart device, you could. And then third one here is the caption. So I just did English captions for this one. And then this fourth one is, oh my goodness, I learned so much more about buttons than I ever have in my entire life, just with that one video. So look at that. Didn't you see how amazing what just, 2 minutes can do? Or, with these quick and easy
if you do
TED
it right,
Talks,
it should sound like.
That's amazing. Look, even this one, I would want to watch this one too. This one says how the jump rope got its rhythm. Like, how amazing, right? I love it. So at my library right here, you can you see what you've watched before and keep watching or keep listening. There's also podcasts, okay? Podcasts. TED has his own podcast. So look at all these different options right here. I mean, there's TED Health, TED Climate, TED Shorts, Good Sport, checking in Spanish, after hours, body stuff, rethinking how to be. I mean, this just amazing, right? They have the, look at this one, how to talk about your body without shame. And look at that. If you want to play that podcast, there you go. You can listen to it, get do your household chores, your dishes done, or, just relax and just listen. And I love that. So TED has its own podcast as well. So with this app, once again, you can learn about just about anything. The titles are quite astonishing. This one says, "Can salad dressing transform capitalism?" I love that one. That just brought my attention right there. You know what I'm saying? So you have your home, you have your browse. You can browse for anything, any topic, any language, even duration. You can search. Look, even if I type an iPad, let me type an iPad. Let me see what happens. iPad. They have these options that come up, right? Technology of storytelling. He actually has an iPad, but you get my drift. You can literally search for anything here in the app. You can surprise new video. Look, I keep hitting surprise me, right? Look, another one. How to find the person who can help you get ahead at work. How can we face the future without fear together? These I'm not coming up with these. TED is. Look, I love it. Musical muscle. The mothers. Wow, that would be an amazing one. Architecture. Dancing ball box. Healthy living. Wow. It's just amazing to hear people's stories. So I love this app and hope you guys take advantage of it. All right. So for our session today, again, we covered 3 different apps and we learned more about International Women's Day. If you liked Too Good to Go, Daily Art, and or TED. So if you like all or some of them, please raise your hand in Zoom. And I'd really appreciate that. Okay. Again, if you like this session, if you enjoyed, please raise your hand in Zoom. And before our Zoom discussion, we're going to watch this quick video. But again, if you enjoyed the apps, if you learned something new, and you want to share any thoughts or comments, please raise your hand in Zoom.
On the 9th of October 2012, the Taliban shot me on the left side of my forehead. They thought that the bullet would silence us, but they failed.
I did everything in my power to be a good student. I dreamed of one day going to one of the best universities in America. But despite my efforts, there were still people in my life who told me that I was setting my sights too high, that a girl like me couldn't get into an elite university.
My identity is challenged, and my actions are heavily scrutinized. I am simultaneously silenced into shame while being expected to apologize for the actions of a small group of people. We all have a responsibility to challenge a growing culture of ignorance rather than justifying xenophobia and prejudice under the veil of free speech.
It is okay to be scared. It is okay to cry. Everything is okay, but giving up should not be an option. They always say that failure is not an option. Failure should be an option because when you fail, you get up, and then you fail, and then you get up, and that keeps you going.
You know what it's like when a family struggles to make ends meet. You know what it's like to be overlooked and underestimated because of who you are or what you believe in or where you come from. And the world needs more girls like you. And the world needs more girls like you growing up to lead our parliaments and our boardrooms and our courtrooms and our universities. We need you. We need people like you tackling the pressing problems we face: climate change and poverty, violent extremism, disease.
We have this thing in minds. We call it perfection. We want everything perfect. We want ourselves to be perfect. There is this image in our head about everything: perfect life, perfect relationships, perfect career, perfect amount of money that we need to earn no matter what. Nothing is perfect in this world. We all are perfectly imperfect, and that is perfectly all right.
You might never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage was born.
Again, I hope you all enjoyed the session today, and I really appreciate your participation, and thanks so much for your comments, and hope you guys get to take advantage with the food, with the art, and with the knowledge and videos, okay? If you have any thoughts or any questions or any comments for the session today or answers to one or more of these questions, please raise your hand, and appreciate hearing from you all. What apps are you interested in trying out and why? What is one new fact that you learned today? And in what ways will you celebrate Women's History Month or Women in Tech? I see your question in the chat. No, I have not done a session on Excel, but there's an Apple equivalent called Numbers. So I hope to do that one day. So thank you so much for that. Hey, Anne, hope you're well. Any thoughts on the session today? Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, I was interested in a thing, but you know, my grandmother had a collection of buttons, and I learned, I saw a lot of buttons that I actually have in a box. And I'm gonna find my buttons. They're probably in the sewing cabinet or in the basement on the shelf with other sewing stuff. But I have a rack, a box of, you know, those containers. You put the plastic containers with the tops on them. And I have a lot of lace and bric-a-brac, what we call it, and all that kind of stuff. So I was really interested in those buttons, but I was interested in everything. That food thing was very interesting. But I learned, like you, I learned a lot of it because I have a button that actually looks like a Christmas tree.
They're so beautiful in that video.
Yeah, and they were old, and a lot of those antique buttons, if you go to some antique shows stuff, you may find some of those buttons.
Sure will.
And they're expensive.
Yeah, anything
Yeah,
vintage,
they're very expensive. You'd be surprised. So maybe I need to go down there and take some to the show and give me some money.
I know that's right.
Yeah, but that was real interesting. And thank you. I'm going to really look at that again.
Yeah, check out TED. You'll learn so much. I want to watch some more about it, you know.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for letting me share.
My pleasure, Anne. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. Oh, and Alex, you know, your picture was over the writing on some of those stuff.
Yes. So when you're in Zoom, you know, you can minimize the video by utilizing that blue button at the bottom. So if you see the blue button, if my picture does cover it, make sure you hit that minus sign so you can make sure you see the whole screen. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
I forgot that.
It's okay. I got you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We got Louise next. Thank you again for coming on. Hope you enjoyed.
I also thought about the buttons. We always have buttons because we sew a lot. and one of my brothers makes suits and his own pants and shirts. And now I thought I have a container upstairs with a lot of old ones.
Oh, wow.
And the old, I mean, we used to make earrings out of some of them to match things. And it's so
That sounds so cool.
yeah. The only thing that is disappointing now is I have difficulty buttoning the buttons. Every time I get the button halfway in, my arms shake and it come back out. So thank God for the new thing, the zipper and the Velcro.
Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
different strokes for different
Yeah.
folks.
Those of them help with the shoes too. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
they put the I know Clark still put buttons on their shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they put a little rubber.
Oh wow.
You
I
put,
haven't thought about those shoes in a while.
yeah, Clark's. I have to use the one with the button to pull the rubber over it. It's a little difficult, but it works.
Oh wow. No,
Yeah.
I never knew about that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Clark's. And I didn't know that there were so many women, 11 women, female developer.
Yeah,
And
just in that one camp. Of course, there's way more to this day. There's
yeah,
there's an article. Oh, you know, Apple releases their articles on their app store, and there are so many other ones. You know, some of them are not free. That's why I did not mention them. And I wish I could have, you know, highlighted some more, you know, POC, you know, female developers. But there are quite a few. There's a lot of mental health apps, specifically created for Black women. That I looked at that were really interesting, just wasn't able to get them in today. So make sure you check out some other female developer apps as well, okay?
Yeah, because that was like 2019, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago. So, you know, it's just
been gone since, come since then.
Oh yeah, I mean it's you know, now's the chance. If you're a tech developer and you know now is definitely the chance, because there's just so, you know, Apple is just expanding, and you know, just phones and you know, people being digitally connected. So you know, it's great that there are these creators out there.
I didn't even know about Too Good to Go.
Oh yeah, DC, it's so big. I had people talk about it. As soon as I learned about it, I just kept hearing it online, and you know, just walking around and just seeing those signs, and then seeing those people actually go and pick it up. I picked up a couple of bags, and they definitely give you more than your money's worth as well. So
and the prices.
You saw the 66% off. I was like, what? For, you know, it literally from 30 to 10, and you get, you know, you're more than that. So, you know, if you're looking for a quick meal, or, you know, if you're in need of bread or some simple groceries, or even just a quick meal, I mean, you know, it's a great app. So definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I got you, Louise. I got your email, so I got you. Maybe today.
Find it. Yeah.
Okay, I got you today. Maybe after the module. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And Gracie, for our last commenter. Thank you, Gracie. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Too Good to Go. I don't think I've ever heard of that, but I'm gonna be looking into that one.
I mean, it's
see if I can find somebody to go pick them up for me. I'll definitely be using that one.
Oh yeah.
TED, I've used TED, and like you say, it's hardly nothing that you think about or need somebody to say something about. It's not on TED. I've used it for, you know, like not personal, but things, you know, like that you're fighting within yourself, or you like to know about. You can go and find something to help you with that. And the buttons, well, I'm kind of like them. I love buttons. I love buttons and bows. You know,
I'm so surprised.
That's me. So I got a lot of them in a jar. And when I was in my last classes up at the Kennedy Center, we needed buttons for some projects, and I had like a big jar full of them. And I took it up there and I just gave it to him because I wasn't going to do anything with all those. But it was all kinds, you know, with rhinestones and little glass in them and stuff.
Oh,
like
that
that. But
sounds beautiful.
I love to collect buttons. And you can go. They have people that collect buttons. They'll pay you good money for some of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's just anything like if you like just like yourself, you know, if you are if you would just want to learn about yourself or learn anything or what you're going through, like the great thing with these TED Talks is some of them are like the the celebrities and but a lot of them are just regular folks just sharing what they think, and we've watched some of them in our sessions, and they just give a great perspective, just another perspective, just to be able to reflect on your own, and it just another point of view.
Yeah, you find out there are people just like you. You're not the only oddball.
Right. So it's it's amazing.
And
it's
one other thing, the young lady that was shot in the temple, I can't think of her name, but
Malala.
You just showed that. I followed her until she got well, and how she fought to make them fail at what they tried. And it was very encouraging to watch that young lady be so determined that she was going to prove herself. Yeah.
Right. I was in middle high school when it happened. And it was just seeing that, and just I remember just the teachers trying to kind of explain what happened, or just but just to see the perseverance of,
determined. She didn't care. Her life was at stake, and she was willing to give her life for it. And it was great to see her, accomplish what she did.
And all the other women in that video, I've shown it, a few times now, but even Michelle Obama, just seeing the struggles, and just knowing her story from the other things that she's done. But the figure skaters, the astronauts, just these things that back in the day, unfortunately, were not able to happen. But a lot of things have changed even in the past 50 years. So it's just an amazing sight to see, and we're you got to advocate for yourself.
And they all had one thing: determination. They were determined, and it got them through too.
Now, probably not without some battle scars, those untold battles that all of us have. So, we always have to take that into consideration when we're thinking of others, and, but just knowing their circumstances and the impact they had is amazing. I love it.
I got my battle scars. I'll show them to you sometime. That's it. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
I really appreciate that, Gracie. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So I mean, right here, I love this. I just search up technology, and this one's the life-changing power of assisting technology. So I would love to see that one. So yeah, let's see. Again, just looking through, I love, make sure you check out TED. I love it. Just seeing these different videos. I love that one. That one's for biology. Pollution solution, is your partner the one? Radical revolution of values. This one I would want to watch. Dr. Bernice King. That one seems really interesting. But all right, you guys, I'll see you all at 12 o'clock for our lunch club. Again, we're going to be visiting DC and Japan cherry blossom festivals, and at 1:30 we're going to be learning about the control center and copying and pasting text. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all at 12. Make sure you come on for trivia and prizes, everyone.
I'll be there.
Have a good day.
I'm in the house today, so I'll be there. Okay.
Hope you all enjoyed.
I did
Thank
enjoy
you.
All right.
See you all at 12.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day, everyone.
Same to you, Alex.
Yes. Thank you.